All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing more Ace Combat 6, also known as Plain Game. Continuing with the multiplayer. We are, as of the start of stream, at 69%. Nice. Should be getting over 70 today. Assuming Valentine doesn't show up to try to put a stop to my efforts. Should be hitting that 70% milestone today. Which I keep saying. Might sound like we should be further. But 70's pretty good. 70 is like only 30% left. You know? Only a little bit left. His hair's getting way too long. I need to find a barber here. Haven't gotten a fucking haircut since April. I don't even know when I got my haircut. I haven't gotten my haircut since I moved, and I moved in April, so probably since March, actually. I need to find a barber. Badly. It's getting to the point where not even, like, a significant amount of product can control it. It doesn't look that long when it's up like this. But trust me, it's long. It's like if it's straight down, it's like down to my nose. This is it relatively controlled. Relatively. Yeah, I'll team battle it. I will. You gotta measure it from the base. Never mind. I have no idea what the length would be. Like, to here. When it's straight down right now. Did you give Valentine 24 hours notice? I gave both of them 21 hours notice. Exactly. 21 hours ago, I gave notice. I say close enough. Close enough on the notice. It's a failure. I can't believe this. Y'all ever take like 3 days to respond to something and then get a response and they start with thank you for your quick response? Is that just me? It can't only be me, but feels like I take forever to respond and then they're like, oh yeah, thank you for being so quick to respond. I know you're bullshitting me, man. I know I took forever to respond. Come on. Did you install Tekken just in case this time? No. What if they fell asleep? They both responded to it. I know for sure that both of them saw it. See? Look at that. Look at that. Bro just spawned in. I told you. I told you. Everyone's like, bro, it's gonna be... We need Tekken. Where's Tekken? I got it. Surely random Xbox 360 Ace Combat 6 player will come up. Surely. Oh, he's gone. Ahem. I want Tekken. I don't have Tekken installed. I did not install it. Sorry, I'm distracted because I'm reading an email because my curiosity has the best of me in the meantime. Okay. My curiosity is satisfied. Perfectly. Missed the whole Yakuza stream. What kind of progress did we make? Hostesses are basically done, including like the super mega secret hostess. And we played a story chapter. Sam Jouse, welcome back.
Shut down.
Damn.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
I didn't miss the Kaoru towel drop. That was earlier. There's a hostess super boss. Are you kidding me? Yeah, there's a hostess that doesn't appear in the game until you've completed all 9 of the other hostesses in Yakuza 2. I got this. Oh. Oh. That was so close to being a trade. That's unbelievable. Wow. That was pretty good. They should put the PS2 Yakuzas on modern platforms. They need more love. They definitely need more love. They 100% need more love. I got a bone to pick with you. Your videos, not enough explosions and electric guitars and skulls. Explosions, electric guitars, and skulls, you say. Skulls. Is this Halo? Halo doesn't have a lot of electric guitar. Is it Doom? We would get a Kiwami before a PS2 port. Or a PS2 PC port. You're not wrong. I was just trying to list things that sounded kind of cool. That could be like Halo or Doom. Mostly Doom. Halo's got skulls. I'm actually kind of looking forward to skull hunting in the Halo remake.
Shut down.
Because they're going back to that instead of just like giving you all the skulls in the menu right off the bat. They're going back to like they're actually hidden throughout the levels and you have to go find them to unlock them. I'm looking forward to that. The Halo remake is, well, I got the premium, so early access, by the way, chat. It's at the end of the week. It's Thursday or Friday. I think it's Thursday, but I'm not 100%. I have to double check it. It's like really close, actually, now that I think about it. Like really close. And then the full release, I think, is like Tuesday. Next week, next Tuesday.
Shut down.
We're back to Sam jousting. I should have realized that picking a plane with Sam for the first match was a bad idea. Because straight up Sam dueling is like the lamest shit ever. Even EML duels are more fun than this. Sam duels are so lame. I should not have started with one of these planes. Fire's not successfully liberated. Hey man, I have a slight point lead. I'm ahead by 1 kill. It's working so far. It is successful, it's just lame as shit. Unfortunately. You just fly forward for 30 seconds and then die. Yep, that's the game. That is the game.
Enemy aircraft down.
See, and that's the thing with a Sam. It's like playing chicken almost. Like if you're the one that tries to pull away from the Sam duel first, you pretty much just always end up losing the duel. Because then your tracking gets so weak after you pull away that if they stay locked onto you, they're still gonna kill you, and you're just gonna miss.
Shut down.
It is the lamest way to ace combat PvP. It has to be. Like I said, even EML sniper duels are more entertaining than this. Only 4 more minutes, chat. Just 4 more minutes of it. World War I strats. This is how we used to do it. Just fly straight into each other. Machine gun.
Shut down.
I saw the vision. When you die in AC6 multiplayer, are your special weapons restored? Yes.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
It really feels like there's nothing I can do. I know. It's like we're just locked in this stalemate of flying straight at each other when we both run Sam. It's awful. It actually is just the worst.
Shut down.
They should put a bounty on max skulls again. The Halo CE remake is going to have more skulls than any Halo game ever.
Engage the enemy.
To the point where even the official lasso that apparently is tied to an achievement, so if you want all achievements, you have to do it. But the official lasso isn't actually all skulls, because all skulls is so absurd if you take it literally in the remake, that the developers were like, no, we can't make this an achievement if we do that. We have to like kind of find a middle ground where it's most of the skulls, but not everything, to the point where it's pretty much just impossible.
Shut down.
Like they had to go out of their way to try to make it feel like the lasso from prior games, because true lasso, from what they're saying, is like legit just not gonna happen. Granted, someone will be crazy enough and creative enough to make it happen eventually, but they wanted to make it an achievement, so yeah. You could try to hide behind the geometry. That's what Valentine's been trying to make work. It's... We don't even have like a good map for that. Oh, he might have it here.
Shut down.
No. I bet it's the AC7 DLC. To be honest, the thing I'm looking forward to most, like, beyond this point, thinking, like, only the games after 6, right? It's probably... This is gonna sound crazy, and I know I give crazy answers a lot that make people go, what the fuck? But, like, brace yourself. Being totally real, I think it's Assault Horizon multiplayer. Being completely legit, I think the fact that we are going to populate Assault Horizon's multiplayer, and the things that I've heard about it, where, like, some players fly these big buffed up bombers across the map while the others in fighters try to defend them. Like, I've heard all of these stories about how cool the game mode variety is in Assault Horizon. And Assault Horizon obviously is just a wacky game in general. I weirdly look forward to that a lot. I think that's going to be a blast.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Assault Horizon keys will be all gone when Cole reaches it. I don't know. It's... I have to think. There's 6 and then join Assault and then Assault Horizon, right? Or am I misremembering the order? I think that's right. Isn't it? I think so. You have to get ACF and Obo's communities to fill up lobbies for that. I probably do. I have to coordinate at least one, like, big crazy session for it. Minimum 1. That's just gonna be like crazy modes like that with max player counts. I would love to see that. We could make it happen. We got a siege battle with pretty much the max player count one time on this game, and that was actually pretty awesome. Where can I get a PC key? Pretty much any of the general ones, like, what's it? G2A probably still has them. Like, they're not that rare. And last I heard, they were still going for about, like, 30 bucks. If you're looking for a PC copy of Assault Horizon on Steam. How is Infinity 100% going to work? I don't know, because I haven't gotten on the Recomp or the OEL servers enough to, like, fully understand what about the progression has changed, or, like, how progression even works, or whatever. So I can't answer that right now. They go for 25 euros. Okay, that's about what I've heard. Play a game or two before food. Hello, James. The king returns. Hold on. Okay, no. I had to make sure that I didn't hit 70% on that last win. I'm gonna call it out. This is a rare occasion where, since it is like a milestone, I'm gonna call it out on the match that we get it. We're currently sitting in the 69% territory. As in, like, we're on a decimal point of 69. Nice. Didn't Cole pay 60? No. I paid about 30, 35-ish.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Dollars. Not euros. Euros are slightly higher value.
Ground target destroyed. Missile launched. Missile struck target.
Goes for about 30 on Aniba. What the fuck is Aniba?
Box 2. Ground target destroyed.
Oh my god, the X-Sam.
Alpha 2 to launch. Alpha 2's been shot down.
Didn't you say nearly full price for a game nobody likes? Maybe I did pay more. I don't remember. I feel like I remember it being about 30, 35. I'm pretty sure. Although that's also about what my AC6 costs, so maybe I'm getting it mixed up because it's been like, what, 2 years now?
Warning, incoming missile. Ground target destroyed. UAV launched.
More than 2 years, right?
Enemy has a lock on you.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Shot down.
I recall you saying around 50 in the video. Did I spend 50? Jesus. I mean, I spent whatever they were going for at the time. I thought it was like 30, 35, but maybe it was more. Dirt 2. Aren't the Dirt games supposed to be pretty good? I'm not a racing game guy, but I've heard good things from my friends who are into racing games
Alpha 2 crashed.
about the Dirt franchise.
Missile struck target.
I think I had one of them for free on Xbox Live like years and years ago, but never played it. I don't know which one that was, but they gave one of them away for free. And like I pretty much would just redeem whatever free games they were giving me, but then I don't think I ever even installed it.
Ground target destroyed. UAV launched. Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock. Alpha 2 crashed. Ground target destroyed.
The Odyssey, it's a must-see go right now. IMAX it. I keep hearing mixed things about Odyssey. Like everyone is either saying that it sucked or that it was like one of the best movies they've seen in forever. Like I legit am not hearing anything in the middle. I'm pretty much just hearing one or the other right now.
Warning, incoming missile. Alpha 2 launch.
One of them though, I heard from a mutual who like
UAV launched.
fucking adores the Odyssey just in general, and he said it was amazing, and I was sort of like, okay, well, regardless of the quality, he would have liked it anyway. Right?
Box 2. Target hit.
Only people like Asmongold are saying it sucks. Oh, is it like a woke thing?
Ground target destroyed.
Like a woke, anti-woke
Missile
thing?
launched.
Is it one of those?
We have radar
Is it a culture war thing?
Box 2.
Unfortunately, yes. Oh, got you.
Alpha 2's been shot down.
Damn it, James, we just tied him.
Missile strike confirmed. Box 2. Ground target destroyed. Missile launched. Ground target destroyed. UAV launched.
Oh, those are not our UAVs.
Target hit.
Was it Christopher Nolan? How have I not heard that it was Nolan until now?
Alpha 2 launch. Ground target destroyed. Missile launched.
To be fair, I feel like I heard nothing about it in general, like
Alpha
until it
2
came out.
crashed. Radar lock.
But maybe that's just I'm so disconnected from like movies at this point.
Missile struck target. Alpha 2 crashed.
They insist on themselves.
Box 2.
I fucking love this phrase.
Target destroyed.
Whether it's being used ironically or not. I love the insist upon itself thing.
Alpha 2 crashed. Ground target destroyed. Missile launched.
Oh yeah, we got X-Sam. Let's go.
Ground
I
target
think
destroyed.
X-Sam is probably the
Missile
best
launched.
support on this map. Oh my god, he got X-Sam too. Oh fuck.
Shut down.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. We're in F-16s. We can't be outrunning them. This is fucked up.
Alpha 2's been shot down. Alpha 1, engage the enemy. Ground target destroyed. Cruise missiles incoming. Missile struck target.
So hyped for Dune 3. That's a movie that I'm gonna want to see.
Ground target destroyed. Missile launched.
I thought Dune 1 was pretty good, like the first new one, right?
Radar lock on.
But I thought the second one was fucking awesome.
Alpha 2 launch.
Like the first one I thought was good. Good enough that I saw the second one, but the second one was so good. Like so fucking good.
Alpha 2's been shot down. Target hit.
Is that him? Dune was great. Dune 2 was an instant classic. Yeah, it was so good.
Shot down.
Oh,
Ground target destroyed.
I didn't get the warning.
UAV launched.
Whoops.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
His rocket went through a mountain. Yeah, shit like that can happen. I love Ace Combat multiplayer.
Fire. Warning, incoming missile. Missile evaded.
The first time I've been excited for something Marvel in years.
Missile
Okay, I might be out of the loop, but I watched the trailer. Where's Spider-Man? Where is Spider-Man? Are they just not gonna have him in Doomsday at all? Are they just gonna save him for Secret War? Spider-Man is like the only thing I am still keeping some interest in the MCU right now. Felt the latest trailer was really mid, just member berries and green screen. Yeah, I watched it and I was sort of like, cause granted, I haven't been keeping up, right? I haven't been keeping up with the MCU. I'm kind of just keeping up for Spider-Man, like I said. So I'm pretty minimally engaged with it right now. But like everyone who came up on the trailer, pretty much. Team Battle 50 unlocked. Jesus Christ. How have I given you 50 of these? Everyone who came up in the trailer, I kind of just was like, oh yeah, they're gonna be there. I don't really care about them. It was just so like Thor was there. And I liked that Thor was there. For what? Spidey has to be there, and Hulk and Cap. The Cap thing, the Cap thing is gonna feel cheap no matter how they do it. So that didn't do much of anything for me either. Or Human Torch? No, we know because he pulls the hammer, so we know it is Cap. Plus, they confirmed in a trailer before that he's coming back. They legit did like a whole tease of Steve Rogers coming back. And like, yeah, it was not gonna land no matter how they did it, right? And even in the trailer, I felt kind of like the eye roll come out of me. It's just like, yeah, Steve Rogers is back, guys. Somehow. I guess maybe they'll just have him travel forward into time again. But like, it's gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be a rough transition no matter how they go about it.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy. I'm about to send you an objective point on radar. They know exactly what we plan to do.
I really liked that movie. I didn't see that movie. I think one of them appeared in the trailer somewhere, right? Or no, am I crazy? I don't think so, actually. I haven't watched anything. Yeah, like I haven't seen the new Fantastic Four. So they popped up and I was kind of like, oh yeah, new Fantastic Four. Yeah. Yeah, they would be there. Like, the whole trailer for me was just kind of like, okay.
Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
I don't know. I saw it pop up and I felt like that bit of excitement. It is Doom. I think, honestly, like, the thing that appeals to me the most in that trailer is just the fucking X-Men presence in that movie now. Like the way that they're gonna finally like really pull all the X-Men and like the mutants into everything, which honestly should have happened so long ago. I don't know how we really took this long to get there, but here we are. Should have happened ages ago, but I did like seeing so many of like the X-Men popping up in the trailer. Like I do probably want to see it, if for nothing else. The X-Men and Thor. Thor seemed good in this. Because like my thing with Thor in the MCU is he's kind of gotten to the point of me hating him. And I've talked about this before. Well, one of my Marvel hot takes is that I fucking despise Thor Ragnarok. I can't stand that movie. And it's genuinely just because I hate that MCU Thor has become nothing but a comedy character. And it's been driving me nuts for ages. And like, especially, what was the fourth Thor movie called? I don't even remember, but that movie, holy fuck. I hated sitting through that. That sucked. Like I did not enjoy that one bit. Abomination, yeah. So I liked that like Thor actually seemed serious throughout the entire trailer. Like he didn't even fucking smile once in the entire thing. Like he was seeming kind of fucked up, if anything. I did like that.
Alpha 2 crashed.
But mostly X-Men. Mostly X-Men. I like the X-Men. I love Thor and Infinity War. Yeah, that's my favorite, like, movie of Thor's, too. Weird to describe it that way, but, like, that's my favorite appearance of MCU Thor as well. Because, like, he's handled really well there. And then Endgame, he became a comic relief character again. It's just, it's so up and down. Like their use of Thor in the MCU. But I liked what I was seeing in that trailer.
Radar lock. Box 2.
Dumb angry Hulk is gonna be in Spider-Man. Yeah. Capcom is the reason X-Men are cool. They probably are for me, because like I didn't watch the cartoon when I was a kid. And
Operation Charlie.
even as a kid, I didn't like the X-Men movies.
Operation
And you know, like when it's a superhero movie and you're like
Go on with the mission.
10 years old and you think that that movie was lame as shit,
Watch out, the enemy has
you know that that's a rough superhero
Operation
movie.
Alpha complete. Enemy forces within Operation Airspace have been
But like,
eliminated. Nice.
I had Marvel vs. Capcom,
Coordinates have been set. This is the last
and they
round.
were in that, and they were pretty fucking cool in that. And then eventually, what's up? Like when Logan came out, that was the first what's it?
Sam kill confirmed.
Movie adaptation of the X-Men that I was like, this shit is so good. Genuinely. I know some people really like some of the X-Men movies. I was never really into like any of them. X-Men Origins Wolverine was pretty good. The game was good. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Enemy forces are hanging
Origins
on by a
was the
thread.
one with the
Almost done here.
Stitch Mouth Deadpool.
Box 2.
That was Origins Wolverine, right?
Stage complete. All aircraft return to base.
First superhero movie I remember loving was Tobey Spider-Man. Me too. Tobey Spider-Man and like the 2003 Hulk movie.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
When I was a kid, those were the ones that I was like, superheroes are fucking cool. Spider-Man has like been my favorite superhero since I was like 3. Like still to this day, he's the GOAT. Oh no, is that stick drift, Valentine? Oh no. Man, these Xbox controllers, am I right? They just fall apart, don't they? It's crazy. The stick drift. Oh no. Real? Yeah. Oh. Oh god. Look. Oh. Oh, that's awful. My crusty controller. Sorry, I was gonna say the Hulk was my favorite. Or sorry, he was like one of my favorite superheroes when I was younger. I love like the concept of the Hulk.
Mono, ultramatic, chromoscopic, silicobo, volcanic,
Alpha 1, ESM is
consiosis.
active.
Like I like the idea of the Hulk. I like Bruce Banner a lot. But like, man, the Hulk gets the worst adaptations all the time. Like every time. They just oof. But like, the idea of the Hulk is so good. It's why I actually really like the Incredible Hulk, the movie, the Ed Norton one. It's legit just because they do such a good job like exploring the idea of it and like what it would be like from more of Bruce Banner's perspective to actually have to like live with it. That's why I typically stand by that movie more than most people. It's still kind of a boring movie compared to most of the MCU. But I like the way that they explore
Leaving
that.
combat airspace. Turn back immediately.
I don't know where the crust came from. It's brutal, isn't it? First Avengers Hulk was the Hulk I want to see. Yeah, I liked the Mark Ruffalo Bruce Banner a lot when they first introduced him. And then I feel like kind of just as time went on with the MCU, his Hulk became less and less interesting. And again, Thor Ragnarok, like, what the fuck even happened with the Hulk in that movie? Seriously, just what the fuck? I hate that movie. I will never understand the hype behind Thor Ragnarok because god damn. That movie drives me insane. My first exposure to Fantastic Four was the PS2 movie tie-in game. My first exposure to the Fantastic Four was the movie with Chris Evans playing Human Torch. Chris. Is that the right Chris? Yeah. Chris Evans? Yeah. Yeah. That is the right Chris, right? Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure. Yeah, Chris. Okay, I had a moment there where I'm like, that's not the right Chris, but it is. Yeah, that was my first exposure to the Fantastic Four, and I watched the old cartoons and stuff too. And like, I used to think that the Super Skrull was like one of the coolest villains ever, even though now that I'm an adult, I'm like, Super Skrull. Yeah, Skrull is right, isn't it? I'm confusing myself again. He's kind of lame. But like when I was a kid, he was cool as fuck. He's got all their powers. He's got all of them. All 4 of them in one. It's cool. So I have a soft spot for Fantastic Four too, unfortunately. Another one that's like, I love the Fantastic Four, but holy shit, do they just never get a good adaptation ever? Jesus Christ. For some reason, the Hulk, the Fantastic Four, both are cursed. They will never get a good adaptation. Like one that's just genuinely the whole way through really good. Neither of them are going to get one. Like legitimately, it's just at this point, it's never going to happen.
Alpha 1, ESM is active.
The newest movie was a good adaptation. What was your first superhero game? Actually, my first superhero game was Spider-Man 2 for the Xbox. And then I also there was a Hulk video game also on the original Xbox. That was, it was based off of like the Ang Lee Hulk movie, the 2003 one. I had that too. I almost said that, but no, the first one I had was Spider-Man 2, and then I got that one. Ultimate Destruction? I don't think so. I think it was just called Hulk. Yeah, it was this one. It was by Radical Entertainment. It was just called Hulk. Yes, it is this one. With the Bruce Banner stealth levels, with the big mutant radioactive dogs and everything. Yes. That one. And like the Red Hulk was one of the bosses. That's the one. I had to check because I was like, I don't think it was Ultimate Destruction, because I've seen footage of Ultimate Destruction over the years, and it's very similar, like in terms of its look and everything. But no. Freaking love that game. The final boss was the big head guy. Yes. I haven't played this since I was like 6 years old. But yeah. Hold on, I have to look, Hulk Ultimate Destruction, since this is basically over now. Yeah, it's the sequel to, or sorry, Ultimate Destruction is the sequel to the 2003 one that I played. It's also by Radical Entertainment. Came out 2 years later for the same systems. Was built off of the core game of the 2003 one. I gotta figure out OG Xbox emulation. I've never bothered because I know that it's still kind of fucky to this day. But I have a lot of these like really old games sitting around from my childhood that like
Stage complete. All aircraft return to
my OG Xbox pooped out a long time ago. That thing hasn't worked for years. And like a lot of these never worked on Xbox 360 because the backwards compatibility was so limited on 360.
intercept.
So I just got to figure out emulation or buy a new OG Xbox, which I'm not going to do because those things were built terribly. I love the OG Xbox. I have so many memories from being a kid with it, but holy fuck, they were built terribly. They were not built to last at all. Like, you know how the early Xbox 360s were notoriously? Like, everyone kind of knows the early wave of Xbox 360s just kind of broke. Like, they did not last. The OG Xbox was like that too. For the entirety of its life. The OG Xbox just died, like at random, for a variety of reasons. We at 70% yet? Not quite. Not quite yet. Oops, I just accidentally opened DaVinci. My DaVinci! I'm not editing a video right now. So I wouldn't leak anything even if it did show, but my DaVinci. There we go. Early 360s suffered from a different problem though. Yeah, I'm just talking about the build quality. There we go. Sorry, False sent me something. What the fuck am I even looking at? Oh. False found a website in her boredom at work that just has like a bunch of, like, you know those ads that you see for mobile games where like it's just a super weird like puzzle game? She found a website that's just like a bunch of those and you can just play them like in browser.
Engage the enemy.
She's apparently having the time of her life at work. I need that website.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Fired. Warning, incoming missile. Missile was evaded. Shut down.
Yikes. Sorry, hag. Censored. Don't censor it. Embrace it.
Enemy.
What is the website though, actually? .com?
Warning, incoming missile.
Dot what? This has to be a Freudian slip.
Shut down.
It's not calm. What?
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
And there's no ads. I love it.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Shut down.
What? Okay.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Shit. I can't lock onto him. Oh, he crashed. Boss is at work? I know, she has a day job. Imagine. Ew. She's employed. Gross.
Watch out,
A job in this economy?
we have radar lock on. Shut down.
I think we have a lot of desync going.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
It's so weird how our connection quality varies from game to game on AC6. Because we get these occasional games where, like, weird shit happens just all over the place.
Warning, incoming missile.
Like that. Visibly, that one hit me. But no damage was dealt.
Missile evaded. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Hey, I'll take that. Finally, I'm on the board.
Warning, incoming missile. Shut down.
What the fuck? What? What the fuck?
Alpha 1, engage the enemy. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Warning, incoming missile. Shut down.
The Typhoon, one of the random, like, AI planes going around just fucking blasted me.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
This game is going very well. What the fuck?
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar. Fired. Enemy at 6 o'clock. Warning, incoming missile. Missile evaded.
Is that one of the AI planes again? Oh,
Shot down.
bad stall time. I also want more money. Economy isn't helping. True. Shit.
6 o'clock.
I did not mean to hold the button.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Shot down.
Shit. Yeah, this game is a bit rough. My beloved SU-47 is betraying me.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy. Enemy kill confirmed.
That works.
Missile was evaded.
I don't think I could ever go to college. I can barely math now. I can math pretty good.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar. Warning, incoming missile.
Granted, like algebra, geometry, not so much. But like actual practical math, great. I do perfectly fine with that.
Return to base. Alpha 1.
Get rich so your dumb girlfriend can live happy. Aren't you the employed one? Am I missing something? I thought you were the one that was employed. Sadly. Get rich so you could buy a giant mech. Now that is a compelling reason. Oh my god. What? We don't need math anymore. We got AI for that. It's crazy. I tried to what's it? I tried to troubleshoot some code with AI recently, and it's insane that like basic math, granted I say basic in game development context, so not that basic, but like basic in my head from a dev perspective is actually the biggest thing that it struggles with when I try to get it to like check code or optimize code or anything like that. It fucks up the math rather than like the code, which is crazy to me.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
The code is actually pretty good.
Crashed.
Okay. That one, I might have tried to take that a bit too tight.
Alpha 1, engage
I could
the enemy.
admit.
Fox 2. Missile was
Which AI did you use? I tried just a few of them that came up on Google, but honestly, I stopped using them because they were helpful for some things and then would fuck up things that were already fine. And I felt like I was spending just as much time fact checking it, or not fact checking it, but like checking its work as I would just doing those things myself. So I stopped using it.
missile strike confirmed. Warning, incoming missile. Missile evaded. Missile missed. Shut down.
Not even pickle.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy. Lock on. Missile struck target. Fox 2.
Fuck. I got such a good hit to start that fight too. You know, chat, the tornado might not be the worst. I may have been too hard on this one.
Missile strike confirmed.
ECMP activation was a bit late there. Better than the F-16? I would not go that far. Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves now. Not in 6, at least.
Warning, incoming missile. New coordinates have been sent. Check your radars. We have radar lock on. Target hit.
Shit.
Enemy facility was destroyed. Crashed.
Okay. It was not my best moment.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Oh, I'm not gonna make this. Oh, but what if I did? It's probably not a good idea. Let's do this.
Radar lock.
Is Val being a heavy sweat? No! Never. It's not like when Valentine and I are 1v1ing, it's basically like Ace Combat ranked play or anything. Come on. No.
Missile struck target.
It's only his stick drift that holds him back. True. He would be winning right now if not for the stick drift, to be clear.
Shut down.
Oh. Nice.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy. New coordinates have been
You
set.
guys have 10k hours between you on just this game alone. Hey man, these fights get a little sweaty. I can admit.
Missile struck target.
Ooh! Ooh. Oh fuck, I'm way too hot.
Target hit.
Never mind, I'm
Enemy
good.
Facility was destroyed. ESM is active.
I'm good.
You're leaving
I know what I'm
combat
doing.
Airspace. Turn back immediately.
You see MW4 open beta MP? No. Game's looking sick. I've been seeing some of the streamer footage going around from like the events and stuff. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be my year. I don't think it's gonna be my year for COD by any means. I think I'll enjoy some other games for sure. I'll probably play like I know I'll play some. I don't think I'm gonna like be getting the mastery camo or anything like that this year. That's for sure. AC8 is our COD this year. I definitely want to play the campaign. The campaign looks so fucking goofy. I can't believe it. Like the whole evil Price thing, like them literally having his subtitles in red and everything to signify that he's now the bad guy. It just... That shit looks so fucking goofy. I'm gonna love every bit of it. That campaign is gonna be funny as fuck to play through.
Warning, incoming missile.
Evil Price versus OG Ghost. The whole thing looks so silly. I can't wait for the campaign. The campaign is probably going to be the best part. Well, DMZ seems interesting too, actually. To be totally fair. it couldn't save me. I activated it too late. I don't know, the ECMP for jousting is kind of fucking nuts.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Like, a couple of those plays right from the beginning that I was pulling with it were kind of sweet. And because this is, like, one of the weakest planes in the game,
Return to base.
and even Project Aces knew it, it point scales nearly every single plane. I think the F-117 would still scale the Tornado, but that I don't even know. That was a team battle, not a battle royale. I had to double check. Chat, that's 70%. We're over 70%. Officially. Please don't bring out the Dorito. Why? You guys don't like Stealth Rito gameplay? Hold on. Okay. Valentine, trust me. Trust me on this one. Just another 40 streams. Hey now. We typically move at an average of 2 to 3% per stream, okay? Okay, come on now. Typically. Siege battle. Hey, James, you getting in on this? This is that good shit. This right here? Holy moly. This is the good shit. Bro, he is... He is getting in on it. He couldn't miss it. He seriously just could not miss a good siege battle, you know, and who can blame him? Who could blame him? To be fair, siege battle with enough players is good. I will give it that every time that we like joke about it, because it has been the least engaging part of doing this.
Alpha 1,
Siege battle with like
I'm about to send you an objective
4
radar.
players
We know
minimum
exactly what we plan to
is
do.
good.
All planes, assume
4
attack
plus
formation.
players on siege battle is a great time. 2 or 3 players on it is a slog. It's really uninteresting until you have like at least 4, and then it gets better as you go. Like when we had 7 players on it, it was actually a blast. It was so fun with 7. And it maxes out at 8, so I'm assuming 8 is just perfect.
Alpha 2, Fox 2.
Because from what we've experienced with it, it really is just, it gets better with each additional player.
We have radar lock on.
Did we get past 69? We are officially above 70% complete on the multiplayer. It's happening.
Fox 2. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Alpha 2 to launch.
What's annoying is I have a copy of 6 but no Xbox. That is awful.
And destroyed.
I feel like that's genuinely more people than you would think at this point. Who like either they don't have an Xbox, or it's like I just don't pay for Xbox Live anymore, or you know, whatever it might be. I keep needing to remind myself that like all of the multiplayers after this are going to be so much more enjoyable purely because like all of the other multiplayers will be easy to get populated.
Operation Alpha complete. Move on to another
Because even join assault, which you would think would be an issue because you have to do like the PPSSPP Radman VPN method. Bro, when we did Ace Combat X multiplayer, we had full lobbies like the entire time we did it. Legitimately, we never had less than a full lobby. It was rare that we did.
You're doing great. Continue on
So
with the
even
mission.
stuff like that, and like Assault Horizon, I know a lot of people already have it on Steam from chat, and
One, engage the enemy.
every time I mention it, pretty much one more person is like, wait, you can still buy it on Steam? And then we tell them about the keys, and they're like, oh, I'll buy Assault Horizon on Steam. So like even that is gonna be fine. just genuinely, this is the one game that was like, because you have to have a physical copy and a currently functional Xbox and Xbox Live, it's been a pain to try to keep it populated throughout the completion.
Alpha 2, Fox 2.
It's been very iffy,
Alpha 2 crashed.
but we've made it work this far.
Operation Charlie complete. Enemy forces within Operation Airspace have been eliminated. Nice work. Target coordinates have been set. This is the last group.
I'll let you know if ACI gets revived. It has gotten revived on PC already. On PC though.
Special weapons running low.
Oop.
Crashed.
It's a what's it? It's a custom server that you have to connect through a bat file on PC, so the method won't work on console. But on PC, it's already revived. The guy who did it watches my Ace Combat streams. He pops up from time to time. And I didn't even know that it was him who was making it until like last week. I had no idea that he was the one who was doing the Ace Combat revivals on PC. Because he's also the one who did the recomp for 6. And now, even beyond the, the like fan server that runs through the PS3 emulator that he did,
Almost done here.
he's also doing a recomp of Infinity so that it's going to get effectively a native fan-made PC port as well. That then he said he's just going to attach the server and stuff to that, and it should work pretty much exactly how it does on RPCS3 right now.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy. Enemy forces
So-
are approaching the city. Intercept.
By the time that we're streaming Infinity, the recomp is probably going to be out and the way to go, because he said genuinely that like the single player of the recomp is probably only a week away from being done. I think he said like less than 2 weeks when I asked him about it, and that was last week, give or take a few days. I don't remember exactly when that was. It was about a week ago. Oh no, was that Stick Drift, Valentine? Oh god. The horror. Shit. So you don't have a copy? I do have a copy. Now. I had to find a way to get one. But, no, I got on the PS3 emulated version, and there were a lot of graphical bugs when I tried to record for it. And so I said I would wait until those were fixed, and he already fixed those. But, now that those are fixed, he has, like, announced that he's doing the recomp, and he's saying the recomp shouldn't really take that long.
Engage the enemy.
So now it's like, okay, well, I might as well wait for the recomp, because the way that he was talking about it sounds like maybe it'll take like a month-ish to do. Because he said the single player's like pretty much already done and like about to drop at least just the single player only version. And then the multiplayer, he's not 100% sure how long it will take, but it shouldn't be terribly long. Because, like, obviously, once you have the server working already on the PS3 version and you have the recomp working already in the single player, you just gotta stick them together and get those two cooperating, and then, like, boom. Right? It just works. Pretty much. It can be finicky to stick separate things together like that. But the point is, like, most of the hard, like, time-consuming stuff is already kind of out of the way. It's just a matter of sticking the pieces together now. From my understanding, at least. So it seems like the Infinity recomp isn't even that far away. We got AC6 and Infinity recomped before Kenzon translation patch. Truly. I gotta reach out on the Kenzon stuff. I gotta figure out I gotta get the inside scoop of exactly what's going on. Like, I need to. Thank you for gifting a membership. Brisket, appreciate it. I can handle Siege way more than them other sweaty modes. But the other sweaty modes are just as good. And Valorant, you know, we don't sweat that much. Come on. Come on. What was that? Oh, it was just a sub.
ESM is active.
Way too much sweat. I can smell the salt. Madjima. I don't know how I'm even supposed to say it, to be honest. Possible they're working on the same team, but we don't know yet. I have no idea how I'm supposed to actually contact Madjima. So probably YAC and see if he can point me in the direction of the other teams, I guess. I want to, like, figure out what the fuck is actually going on, you know? Like, I want to go straight to basically all three teams and be like, hey, I just want to know, for the sake of, like, being able to share with the community, what is happening with these three translations that have all been taking forever, and we never hear updates. And then when we do hear updates, it's like, hey guys, we're pretty much just about done. It's about to come out. And then, like, a year goes by without any further update. Like, at this point, I want to go direct to the source and be like, what is happening? What the fuck is going on with these patches?
Alpha 1, ESM is active.
You know, I want to get the scoop. Especially because all the info is so fucking scattershot. Like, YAC, we only even know about his team from him talking about it in my fucking stream chat. Right? That's the only reason we know about that team existing. And then Madjima we know about because he's posted like twice ever on the Kenzon GameFAQs page. And then there's the other one, the Tumblr team, that has also posted like once. And then just, it's been more than a year. It's been like a year and a half since they last updated. So at this point, it's just so genuinely like, what the fuck? Hasn't appeared in streams in a minute though. Yeah, I have a way to contact him. Like, I know where to contact him. I have his contact info. Didn't YAC say Tumblr team is dead? Is the Tumblr team dead? Like, is that patch just no longer happening? I didn't hear that. I don't think. If I did, I totally forgot. Like, completely forgot. Even now, that doesn't sound familiar.
Stage complete. All aircraft return to base.
If I recall correctly, he did say that team isn't working on it anymore. That doesn't sound... it doesn't ring a bell to me. I don't remember anything like that. Chat, guess what? With that siege battle victory, we have officially 69 wins in siege battle. Go ahead, say it. I won't stop you. Oh, he's in the Madjima team. Wait, in his latest post. I haven't seen a post from him. Community post? Hold on now. More siege? I don't see why not. Oh, from 5 months ago. Is he in the Majima one? This does not bring joy. Morale is low. I know it's rough out here. Oh, yeah. Okay, he is on the Majima team. Oh my god, James. God bless. James said we can boost. Did I miss it? Hold on. Yeah, why don't you two go on the same team? I did miss it. What is this for? What are you talking about? The Kenzon thing. The Kenzon translation patch.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
That has been a pipe dream for like the last
About to send you an objective point on radar.
20 years in the Yakuza community, and for like the last 12 years, teams keep popping up and being like, yep, we have an English translation coming, and then nothing ever comes out. Yeah, Yakuza. One of the JP only games. The first of the JP only games. I trust that team because they've done the Ishin one before. I did also... Majima is the Ishin one. Is that 100%? Am I understanding you correctly? Majima is the Ishin team. Because I did want to figure out who did the Ishin one and ask if they were planning on potentially moving that work over to the PS4 version as well in the future. They made the Ishin patch. Okay. Well, now I know who to ask about that. Because that was another question of mine.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock. Radar lock.
Volcano is just the recomp guy.
Back immediately.
Oh. Which Ishin copy do you have? PS4, which is why I'm planning on asking them about it. Because the PS4 version of Ishin is so much nicer to play. Like, it looks way better, which is one thing, but it also runs in 60 instead of in 30. So, like,
Operation Bravo complete.
you know,
Operation Charlie complete. Move on.
I would love if, with Shad PS4 coming around now, if they could potentially look into porting over their work on the PS3 translation patch to the PS4 version.
Enemy forces within Operation
I wanted to
Airspace
ask about that.
eliminated. Nice work. Target coordinates have been sent. This is the last group.
Because as much as like a Dragon Ishin exists, and I haven't played it yet,
Enemy has a lock on you.
I pretty much hear always from people who have played both that OG Ishin is a lot better, like gameplay-wise and progression-wise especially. I haven't gotten to Ishin Kiwami yet, but that's pretty much always what I hear about Ishin Kiwami from the people who would know.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
should be able to play it in 60. I'm sure there's a patch for it. There is a patch, but it introduces some bugs along with it, which, like, it would still be worth it overall, but it's one of those things where, like, PS4 version looks better, has 60 FPS without introducing bugs,
Enemy forces are hanging on by a thread. Almost done here.
higher native resolution,
Stage complete. All aircraft return to base.
you know? Which one is the one on Steam? That's Ishin Kiwami.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy. Enemy forces are approaching the city. Intercept.
Oh my god. A crash. So quickly. Did you record it on your PS4 or Shad? It was on my PS4. Same with Fist of the North Star.
Crashed.
I haven't used Shad for any video or stream stuff yet because I'm not confident enough in its consistency at this point.
Alpha 1, engage.
Like, it's getting there as they build up more of a portfolio and as things get better with each update, but I'm still not 100% on board with using it for production stuff when I have a PS4 with a capture card for it. It seems kind of silly to risk it, you know? Still in its infancy, exactly. I just didn't know because the RPCS3 version wasn't around for long before the recomp. Well, I mean, the biggest thing with the OEL project is the server. Like, for the most part, aside from some manual fixes that they've had to implement in their custom branch, the server really is, like, the meat of the project. That's the biggest part. So if the recomp is still using the server, it's basically just an upgrade over the RPCS3 revival, right? And I know that he said they were looking into getting the progression from the PS3 emulator onto the recomp as well once they have the multiplayer working, which would be really cool. Like, for people who have been playing the RPCS3 version to just be able to, like, boop, move their whole profile and stuff right over. That would be awesome.
ESM is active.
Fix for Vertex Explosions tanks performance. You think I could brute force it with the old 4080, maybe? Because when I was doing the Gen 5 Armored Core games,
Enemy kill confirmed.
if you don't enable a very specific texture fix, what's that?
Alpha 1, ESM is active.
Oh yeah, all of your AC textures are just pure black. Like, you can't even make out any detail. But then if you turn on the texture fix, it will drop you from like 100 frames to like 50. Like, it legit cuts your performance in half. But on the 4080, we just brute force that shit. We get it up to 60 anyway. The thing I'm mostly worried about is changes to the core
ESM is
game.
active.
Because Volcano has looked into things like that for 6 and X recomp, but Infinity is different because it's preserving Infinity. Aren't the changes though that Volcano's doing mods, like the VR thing for AC6? Isn't that a mod and not like just a native thing? Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, it's a CPU thing. I could still maybe brute force it with the CPU. Maybe. Even though I own Zero Director's Cut, I'm not getting the discount on Steam for the Yakuza Complete Series bundle. Why? That's weird. Then you can't make a wacky purple hunter guy. To be fair, I never really customize much in those games anyway. I don't know if it's bugged out or what. It must be. Because, like, that wouldn't even be RGG. That's just, like, a Steam core functionality thing, right? Really want 3 remastered? Yeah, maybe you could look for keys? Or... what's that? Like, GOG exists, but I get wanting it on Steam over GOG. Because keys are expensive. Yeah, I could see that. People just scalping the shit out of them. It is straight up available on GOG still. Like, if you're only worried about just owning the game and you're not too hung up on Steam, you can get it, like, for its normal price on GOG. Without getting the entire series bundle. The VR thing is a mod, but there's other things, like adding the right stick for camera control in X. I mean, if it's just quality of life stuff like that, I don't mind that. Because, like, I get the preservation thing, but surely you could just enable or disable them, and maybe other people in a multiplayer setting are using them, but, like, being able to do this in Ace Combat doesn't really impact the multiplayer that much, in my opinion, especially because you could just hold triangle, and that's the better way to camera control anyway. I don't know. I'm not too worried about that. Like, obviously, there are things that could go too far, but stuff like that, that's legit just like adding a piece of functionality that is in every other AC game but missing from X because of the control scheme. I'm fine with that. I don't see that as too transformative. Worried about the precedent. I'm not someone who gets too hung up on stuff like that until there's a reason to get hung up on it. Like, I'm not too... I guess the better way to say it is I'm not worried about it being possible. I'm really only worried if they actually start to go in that direction. If that makes sense. Why is it available on GOG and not Steam? It's a question we have all wondered about for a while. Because they delisted it from Steam and from console storefronts aside from the bundle. But for some reason, it's still on GOG. I like to joke and say that they forgot the GOG version. But it is possible that GOG just really wanted to leave it up. And they were able to come to some sort of agreement on it, or who knows what. Right, forgot. Maybe because it was DRM free. Maybe? Original Yakuza 3 is the way to go. Yeah. In my experience with the first 2 Kiwamis, and from what everyone says about the later 2, if you're able to play the original first, then, like, playing the remake is fine. The remakes are fun in their own way. but you shouldn't use the Kiwamis as a replacement for the originals. You should definitely start there and then play the Kiwamis later. The siege battle will continue until the gamer score improves. It will. Hello, Yuriko. I wanted to do 0, Kiwami 2, or sorry, Kiwami 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then Ishin. I would say release order is the way. Like, the thing is, that play order is fine, but I do think you miss out on a lot with 1 and 2 if you opt for Kiwami over the originals. People always say that 0 into Kiwami 1 is such a weird transition because, like, it's a downgrade. But I never felt that, like, at all. I thought Kiwami 1 felt way better to play than 0. Mostly because of heat gears. But I don't know. Everyone always says it, so it must be something that people experience all the time.
Operation Charlie complete. You're doing great.
But like I thought Kiwami 1 was just as good gameplay wise as 0, if not better. The side content is way less impressive in Kiwami 1, but that's because it's Yakuza 1. But like the core gameplay is just Yakuza 0 but better. So I've never understood why people say that. K1 Dragon style. I also loved using Dragon style like the whole way through the game. Because I minimally used the other styles to like see what they had done with them and obviously for the review and everything, but like pretty much the whole way through I used Dragon whenever possible, and it was so fun to like have it be really rough at the start, but then really expand and get crazy by the end. But which is a better introduction, K1 or Yakuza 0?
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
I mean,
Forces are approaching the city. Intercept.
Yakuza 0 is a weird one because a lot of people start with it because it's a prequel, and they start because they want to go chronologically through the story. And a lot of those people say that like Yakuza 0's story was incredible and then like Kiwami 1 sucked. But like I played in release order. So Yakuza 1 was just the introduction to Yakuza for me. Or like that story was my introduction to like the whole world and everything and all the characters. And then after playing like 10 of the Yakuza games, I finally got to 0. And what you realize when you play in release order is that 0 does have a good story. But for Kiryu specifically, who's like the main character of the whole series, it's an awful prequel. Like it does legitimately nothing to expand on his character growth or like where he came from or his past or anything. Which is so bizarre, because like you'd think that when you're like 10 entries deep into a series and then you make a prequel that half of it centers around your main character, that you would like kind of make that story about how your character became who they are in the later games. But like Yakuza 0 just starts And Kiryu, in terms of like his personality and his character and everything, feels pretty much exactly how he does in Yakuza 1. Like, he's just kind of already like that naturally.
Alpha 1,
Weirdly.
DSM is active.
It's super bizarre experiencing it that way. Which is why I have a very different opinion on Yakuza 0's story compared to like most of the modern Yakuza fans. Right? I think he's angrier and more reckless in Zero. He's really not. Like, he, in the opening cutscene, seems angrier because they had him beat up that guy and put on a mean face. But then literally every scene after that, he's just Kiryu. He's just exactly like Yakuza 1, Yakuza 2. He's Kiryu. Like, he's just... It's why I've said before, and I have nothing to back this up other than vibes, but I get the feeling that Yakuza 0 was maybe just supposed to be a Majima prequel, but then at some point they decided to expand the scope and include Kiryu in it. And it sounds crazy when I say that at first, but like genuinely, the more that you kind of dwell on that idea, it really does kind of feel that way. Because not even just with the character growth stuff, where like Kiryu, 0 character growth. Majima, his entire half of the story gives him this elaborate, full game worth of becoming the person that he is in every other game from that point on. Right? Like, it's complete night and day difference. Complete polar opposites between them in that regard. And then even beyond that, like, you start to think about just like the quality of Kiryu's story versus the quality of Majima's story, and eventually they come together, but like before that point, Majima's story is infinitely more interesting than Kiryu's, even aside from his character growth and stuff. Just like the basic plot in his half of the game is so much more compelling. It's not even funny. It's so weird. Like, the more that I've thought about that idea, the more it just kind of makes sense to me. And then, like, Majima's combat feels great for the most part. It's still kind of dragged down by Heat Gear, but not anywhere near as bad as Kiryu's is, so it almost kind of feels like the whole heat system is designed for Majima more. I don't know. The more that I play around with that idea in my head, the more that it makes sense to me. That, like, they kind of did want to make a Majima prequel, and then Kiryu at some point, for some reason, got stuck in there. Weren't the first games on PS2? Yeah, 1 and 2 were on PS2. For Kiryu, it's more building the legend. For Majima, it's showing who he was and how he became who he is. Then, like, even the building the legend thing with Kiryu is really odd. Because, like, it kind of does, but it also kind of doesn't. Because, like, it seems like the building blocks to building the legend. But then, yeah, exactly what Hazriel is saying. Like, we don't even get to see him become the Dragon of Dojima. He just happened to fight a guy who was calling himself the Dragon of Dojima. It wasn't even something other people called him. He labeled himself that. And then somehow, like, off-screen after the events of Yakuza 0, but before the events of Yakuza 1, that ended up being what people called Kiryu. But we don't see how that ended up happening. It's just strange. It's just really strange. And then, like, yeah, even beyond that, Nishiki got nothing. Like, no further development character-wise. Like, none of Kiryu's half really matters. And all of Majima's half matters a lot. it's a strange story when you look at it as a prequel, which of course is the context it was written in, but a lot of people don't experience it that way nowadays. They experience it as the beginning, so they don't catch all of these things the way that someone who played in the order I did does. It's just weird, man.
Stage complete. All aircraft return to base.
It's just really weird. Yumi is non-existent. Yeah, Yumi doesn't even appear. Thank you. That's also correct. She just at no point even pops up. I don't even think she's mentioned by name. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe she is like once somewhere. The same way that like Nishiki's sister is literally mentioned once in the entire game. Which, if you know Nishiki, is insane. That they would just not take that opportunity at all. She's mentioned? Okay, she might be mentioned by name. But like, if she is, it's only once. Because I don't remember her being mentioned. Mentioned in Gaiden or 8? No, I mean in 0. Like, I don't think she gets any real mention in 0, does she? Dojima appears in 0, so that's good. That's a good thing. We can do another siege. We got good siege progress. I don't want the morale to get too low. Still trying to spread it out a bit. Boo. Boo you. Siege. Morale will improve when siege is done. You guys, we have like 30 more siege matches to go. I'm trying to spread the love a bit. We can do it. We gotta brute force it. They're convincing me, chat. Only one more, though. Only one extra siege. Oops. Shit. Fuck. We go again. What's the worst Ace Combat multiplayer mode so far? Ooh, the worst mode. Oh, it's from X. It's the base assault from X. I wanted to say it might be Beacon Battle. Beacon Battle is probably a close second. But whatever the base assault is called in X, that's the worst one. That's the bad one. And then Beacon Battle would be second to that. That's the second worst. And then probably the King of the Hill mode, whatever that was called from X. The thing with X is it had a lot of game modes that were unique and felt super different, and I appreciate that, but a lot of them sucked. Like, when you actually got over the novelty value of them and you played them a good few times... Yeah, that they could be pretty rough. Like, design-wise, the base assault one was literally just, there was no reason to do anything but rush straight to the base, completely ignore your opponents, and destroy it. If you didn't do that, you actually were putting yourself at a disadvantage. There's zero strategy to it. And it takes, like, 30 seconds to complete a game of it once you're playing with people who actually realize that. The escort one was really good. That might actually be the best mode But like for the most part, X's multiplayer modes kind of fall into like, they're all super cool and unique. And it's very neat. But like, once you play them a few times, you realize they're kind of shit. There's a new mod for MGS2 coming out called Director's Cut, which restores stuff. I did, but it seems like it's going to get DMCA'd. I don't think Konami's going to let that go out. They've already been issuing takedowns to people even talking about it. So I definitely don't think that that mod is going to last when it comes out. Konami doesn't want that content out there, like, at all. They've been issuing copyright takedowns on people for talking about it.
Alpha 2 crashed.
Gonna download it ASAP. Yeah.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar. Operation Alpha complete.
I definitely won't be covering it in any capacity, that's for sure. I don't want to get on Konami's blacklist.
Operation Bravo complete.
I'd rather stay on their good side for sure.
Continue on with the mission. Operation Charlie complete. Enemy forces within Operation Airspace have been eliminated. Nice work. Target coordinates have been sent. This is the last group.
What? How did that miss?
SAM kill confirmed.
The Konami rep watching the stream. Hey, did you guys see that new,
Box 2.
what's it? That new MGS dev account? Is that legit? Like, can we verify if that's actually a legitimate account? Is there any, like, official confirmation that it's legit yet? Because last I checked, there wasn't still.
Aircraft returned to base.
Have we gotten any confirmation on it? Because it's super weird. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there was a new, like, Metal Gear dev Twitter account that just popped up and was like, hey, this is the new account for sharing updates about the Metal Gear franchise.
Intercept.
But, like, there was no official link between them and Konami that was confirming that they were actually a real developer account. At least when they first went up, there wasn't, so I'm wondering if there's an update on that. Seemed like a pretty normal account. It was weird because, like, they didn't have the business check mark. They didn't have a Konami badge. Konami's official account didn't follow them. Like, there was nothing linking them when they first went up. Plus, we already have an official Metal Gear account just called Metal Gear on Twitter.
Alpha 1, ESM is active.
So it seems like if it is real, it's double dipping, if that makes sense. Like, it's we already kind of have one of those. Hold on, I'm gonna go check if there's anything now. Yeah, Metal Gear dev team. Hold on. They are followed by the official Metal Gear account now. This was my realization that I didn't follow the official Metal Gear account, but now the official account follows them. Still super weird that it went up in that state. They still don't have a check mark either, actually. Or a Konami badge, but the official Metal Gear account also doesn't have a badge, so. You know. Also, Kojima doesn't follow them. I'm like going back and forth and realizing that Kojima follows the Metal Gear official account, but he does not follow the Metal Gear dev account. how is it going to get DMCA'd? It's removed content. Even if it's content that didn't make it into the full release, Konami still legally has ownership of it. And they especially have ownership over the files found in the game. And the code and all that. So they're fully legally in their right to take it down if they don't want it out there.
Enemy kill confirmed.
What would you make a new Metal Gear game about? Fuck, that's the thing, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know. If I were to make a new Metal Gear game, okay. I do know. I do know. But it would be so risky, but I do know. Actually. It took me a second for my brain to go there. I don't want a remake. I want a Venom game that is the missing link between Phantom Pain and Metal Gear 1. I want the actual, like, completed story arc that leads into Metal Gear. I don't want the halfway and then we decided to stop that we got with Phantom Pain. That's if I was gonna get a new Metal Gear game, like an actual new one, I would want them to finish off Venom's story by bridging that gap between where Phantom Pain left off. Yeah, basically what Act 3 would have been if we got it. Exactly. I would want them to finish up that story arc and kind of make it whole. And then maybe other stuff like the boss. People have said like more Raiden games would be nice. Like maybe one that bridges the gap between like MGS 2 and 4 for Raiden. Like the process of him becoming a cyborg and everything would be cool to see. I think there's a lot of room for stuff like that too, but I think like patching that big fucking hole right in the middle of the current mainline story would be like my first priority. If I were making a new Metal Gear game or like planning or green lighting a new Metal Gear game, that's where I would go first. Like that would be immediate first priority for sure. Raiden's a cyborg? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh, I forget that MGS4 isn't out there for people. At least not currently. Like if you don't have a PS3 with a copy of MGS4, it currently, until next month, is not really accessible. Maybe introduce Gas Snake. Yeah, Gaseous Snake. A game all about the 28th of April. I still find it so funny, whatever day it was. I still find it so funny that MGS2, when you start it up, asks for your birthday to put on the dog tags that show up at the very end. And that's literally the only reason it asks. But legit, my birthday is April 29th. And most of MGS2 takes place on the 28th. And the whole game, Rose is like, do you know what day tomorrow is? Do you know? Tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. And then it rolls around and she's like, do you know what day today is? And they reveal that it's April 29th. I thought Kojima had made it so that it was whatever birthday you put in. When I first finished my playthrough, I thought that the reason the big important day was my birthday was because it asks you to put your birthday in before you start the game. Real shit. And then I found out it was just pure coincidence. I found out it was nothing but a fucking coincidence when I went to research after. Sorry, no, you're right. The 30th is the next day. The majority of the game takes place on the 29th. That's right. Never mind. That's correct. It's that most of the game takes place on the 29th, and the very end of it is the 30th. And again, I thought that was because I had put my birthday in that way. I was like, did they really make this actress sit here and record like 300 variations of this voice line? No, of course they didn't. But it's fucking Hideo Kojima. So at first, when I finished it, I was like, yeah, they could have. That's Kojima. I wouldn't put it past him. Exactly, like it seemed absurd. But it's a Kojima game. So like, yeah. They could do that. Rose is sus there, I said it. I'm gonna hold my tongue because MGS4 for a lot of people will be finally playable for the first time next month. So I'll refrain. See you around, Mr. Brisket. Have a good rest of your night. So I'm actually an ex-child soldier. Yeah, I know, I'm actually your deep state mandated girlfriend, and then they marry. Why more Sam? I was really going insane when the AI started to go nuts. False sent me a clip of a couple of VTubers playing through it for the first time. And then when they get to the AI bit at the end and he's like, turn off the game console, one of them actually reached down and turned off the console. I love the internet. Shit like that never gets old.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
No more Sam.
Shut down.
Okay, I maybe should have activated it a bit earlier because the trajectory was all locked in.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
That's my bad. That one's on me, actually.
Missile struck target.
It was such a shitty hit.
Box 2. Lock on. Hit. Warning, incoming missile. Missile was evaded.
I don't think I've ever seen someone use ECM in these games. I don't think I have either. I've been messing around with it a bit today. It's actually pretty good if you figure out how to use it right.
ECM pod activated. Missile missed. Warning, incoming missile.
Who's Kiryu's real Kyodai, Nishiki, or Date? Majima. Nuh-uh, yeah, huh? He can say it's Saejima all he wants. It's not. It's Kiryu. No, Majima is his situationship boyfriend. He's both.
Shut down.
What the fuck? Is every main Ace Combat the numbered ones? Mostly. It's the numbered ones, Assault Horizon, and Infinity.
Missile missed.
And like some of the spin-offs, some people will tell you are mainline because like they're important story-wise or whatever. But I'm more just looking at like what did the main team actually work on. Incoming. They assisted on X.
Missile evaded. Launch 2. Shut down.
I'll take a trade. I can make it work. Cool.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
I saw a post asking about the play order, and a lot of people suggested Kiwami 3. I told you it was going to happen eventually. I was telling you guys, like a lot of you who came in on the 0/Kiwami 1 and 2 train are going to see over time that Kiwami 3 gets adopted the same way that 0, K1, and K2 did. And it's going to start to upset you guys the same way that it upsets people who play release order.
Boarding incoming missile.
It was only a matter of time. It will only get more and more common over the years, too.
Missile was evaded. Target hit. Launch 2. Enemy kill confirmed.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, the more that I feel these out, or this out rather, the ECM, the more that I play around with it and figure out how to use it, this shit is diabolical. This shit is evil. Ooh.
Boarding incoming missile. Missile was evaded. Lock on. ECM activated. Missile struck target. Enemy down.
He talked me out of the Sam. But is this much better? I mean, it's at least more interesting.
Activated.
That's for sure.
Boarding incoming missile. Shut down.
Ah, shit.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy. ECM pod activated.
He's gonna hit the flak.
Lock on.
shit! Too late. Oh, god damn it.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy. We have radar lock on. Missile missed. ECM pod activated. Warning, incoming missile. Missile evade. Stage complete. All aircraft return to base. Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
I could have had it. I could have had him. With the ECMP. The shit's pretty good once you figure out how to time it and everything, and like you're anticipating it and all that. Because there were a couple times there where I was like, I could take a point blank missile exchange if I activate ECMP going into it, because then his will miss, and it would work. It was actually kind of fucking cool once I started to get into the groove with it. I'm gonna do it again. What's your percent age? Over 70. Greater than 70. Percentage. No, I'm baiting. You dumbass, I'm baiting you. I know a guy who's been playing through the series. He's at 6 now. I told him Yuta is voiced by OG Rikia. And he was like, yeah, I don't know him. I only played the remake. Oh my god. Qualms? Never mind. If it was a non-meta special, I would do the ECM again. Although I guess it actually probably could have been really cool against Qualms too. Thinking about it now. Because you could basically disable Qualms that are tailing you. Not disable, but you know, you could fuck up the tracking on them and get them to veer off, not hit you. That could actually be cool as fuck now that I think about it. I was too quick to swap. You heard the rumors about the Kenzan remake? Which ones? The ones from like 10 years ago? Or the ones from like 2 years ago? Or are there new ones? Oh, sorry, I forgot the ones from like 6 years ago as well. Not 6, 5 years ago. From like a year and a half ago. Yeah, those aren't happening. Those ended up being Kiwami 3. Those rumors are common. Yes. Hit! What the fuck? Brother. And he crashed. God damn it.
Engage the enemy.
I point scale him in this plane? Are my qualms not qualming? I'm a real ace. I'm a ace pilot. It's me. One of the AC8 devs said so.
Radar lock. Warning, incoming missile. Missile was evaded. Missile struck target. Box 2. Enemy plane
There we go.
down. Box 2.
The Kiwamified RGGO, or yeah, the RGGO Dark Ties I saw. I saw the Dark Ties Kiwami in RGGO. Very funny. Because, like, those who don't know why that's funny, is the Dark Ties story in Kiwami 3 is based off of Mine's prequel story from RGG Online.
Shut down.
But now that Kiwami 3 came out, they've readapted that original story from RGG Online into a new story that's also in RGG Online.
Alpha 1, engage the
That's just very slightly different and has like portraits of their models from Kiwami 3 as opposed to the original artwork from the first story. So they Kiwami 3ified the Dark Ties story in RGGO, even though the Dark Ties story originally comes from RGGO. You're still playing RGGO? No, I saw people posting it on Twitter. No, I'm not still playing it. I didn't enjoy it that much.
Shut down.
Oh.
Alpha 1, engage.
Question is, will Ichiban ever get married? Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, no doubt.
Missile struck target.
Is that 99? That's like 98 at least.
Inbound.
Valentine, just give it to me at that. Come on. I earned it. I earned it. I know that that's at least 98. It looks like it might be 99. Thank God. It was 97. God damn it, man. Begging is crazy. Bro, I basically got it. That was fucked up. Alright. Fair enough. That was a great shot from me. Holy fuck. One of my ace pilot moments.
Shut down.
Oh yeah, your qualms are qualming. That was fucked up. That one was fucked up. They're definitely qualming.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy. Fired. Missile missed.
No, my kill. I knew it was gonna happen too. Fuck. Oh. Damn. Valentine, I'm a little fucked up from that there Nimbus cloud. Woo.
Inbound cruise missile. Missile struck target.
Oh. That was risky business.
Missile was evaded.
Yikes. I'm crying. That was so risky. Woo! Sorry. I just got a Japanese ad. Sorry. That's my bad. My bad.
Lock on.
My Nihongo's too Jozu. Just spawned in.
Stage complete. All aircraft return to base.
I was gonna win anyway. That was fucked up. Those last two, I already had the lead. That was just unnecessary. My bad. Dirty spawn camper? No. No. Not at all. Come on. You're lucky I'm not up against you. Hop on. Let's see it. You were talking the same shit on Halo the other night. And then you were nowhere to be seen. Nowhere. Assuming we're good to go. Little Burkett mirror match yet again. Team battle this time. I wouldn't want to devalue my gameplay. Sure.
Target destroyed. UAV launched. Ground target destroyed. Cruise missiles incoming. Enemy at 6 o'clock.
Bro, what? My tracking. Oh my god, I forgot the 47. Holy shit, that drift. Bro, this thing turns in ways that I can't even handle sometimes. The 47 in AC6 is fucking absurd.
Alpha 1, ESM is active. Ground target destroyed. UAV launched. Ground target destroyed. UAV launched.
Siege has been good for my morale today. That's good. How did that not deal damage to me? This plane is so fast it adds physics to the game. It legit is the only plane in the game that you can feel the physics on. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. There's no other plane in AC6 where you actually feel the physics. Aside from if you do a high speed, high G turn in the 47, you feel them.
Shut down.
It turns that fucking fast that it's the only plane in the game where you can even feel an entire mechanic coming into play.
Alpha 1.
This thing is ridiculous in AC6.
Ground target destroyed. UAV launched.
Look at that. You see that? The way I turned out of that? I missed the missile shot. Don't look at that. Look at how I turned out of that crash.
Enemy at 6 o'clock.
Any other plane, I would have crashed there. No fucking way I would have pulled out of it.
Box 2. Missile evaded. Ground target destroyed. Cruise missiles incoming. Incoming missile. down.
Shit, really? Damn, man.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Are you shitting me?
Box 2,
Unbelievable shot.
target hit.
Totally because of my skill and nothing else. Just such a crazy shot. That I killed him like 20 seconds after I died.
Launched.
It was that
Target
incredible.
destroyed. Cruise missiles incoming.
It truly was.
Radar lock. Warning, incoming missile. Missile evaded.
Oh,
Enemy at 6 o'clock. Missile struck target.
feels like it's been years since Joel talked about stocks. It's just because it's been so lame in the last few months. Because the
Target destroyed.
whole Iran thing, sorry, has basically just kept the market pretty much sitting still. Like, it shoots up one day and then something else happens and then it shoots back down, and it's kind of just sat in the same place for the most part.
Keep an eye on your
It's been really lame. These last like 3 months especially, it's just been very boring. Not too much excitement.
missile evaded.
Take it.
We have radar lock on. Box 2. Target hit.
Feels like it's been decades since Cole talked about Gang of Dragon because it doesn't exist.
Ground target destroyed. Missile launched. Ground target destroyed.
Oh no, not the
UAV
X-SAM.
launched. Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
X-SAM, what is it now? Mods? Take his balls. Get the shears. We got another one. Ball removal.
Special weapons running low. All special weapons used. Enemy down.
Woo! Woo! That was pretty fucking good. That was pretty good.
Missile strike confirmed. You're leaving combat airspace. Turn back immediately.
Since you talked about the spy machine, it took me a second. I sat here and I was like, the spy machine?
Jammers reduce our radar efficiency and also interfere with missile fire. Be cautious. Warning, incoming.
You know, it has been a long time since we talked about the spy machine. You're right. that was so close. I thought I actually had him there.
Stage complete. All
Oh,
aircraft.
I can
in airspace.
unclench. That was a good one, Valentine. That shit got crazy. That shit got really crazy. The one point when, like, I had drones and you had the SAMs and we were both shooting quams at each other while trying to avoid everything, that shit was nuts.
Target hit.
That's like when AC6 multiplayer is at its peak, is moments like that, where it's completely insane. When everything's all working as intended, it's fucking wild, the shit that goes on in this multiplayer. That one quam getting you like 15 seconds after I died, though, that was insane. That was just crazy. I don't know what that was. We should have tied, but your ghost quam, yeah. I just remembered that. That shit was ridiculous. Do a little team battling. What was your first AC? Air combat. AC1, basically. In Japan, it was called Ace Combat. I guess this is the only good air-to-air. Ooh, little typhoon. Oh, never mind, no typhoon. He's bringing out the new meta. The new meta.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Played it at launch or later? A lot later. Only a few years ago. But I did release order through Ace Combat.
Fired.
Isn't that old? Not too far off. But no, not that old.
Boarding incoming missile.
1995 though, good year.
Box 2. Missile missed.
A lot of good things in 95. Some of my favorite things came out in 95.
Down. Alpha 1, engage the enemy. Radar lock on. Shut down.
Oh! That was a bad hit. That hurt.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
All I need is a warthog against you rookies, Azrael.
Boarding incoming missile.
I'll give you the AC6 pass, but I will expect to see you on Join Assault.
Missile evaded.
My birth year had the best games. You seem younger to me.
Struck target.
No offense if you're not. 2004 games. It is one of the best years for games.
Warning, incoming missile. Shut down.
Shit. In your opinion, what's the hardest Ace Combat mission? I think I've been asked this before, and it's genuinely a tough question because I don't think many Ace Combat missions are that hard. I think it's rare to have like a really difficult mission. However, I do have an answer. It's the escort mission in air combat. Whichever one that is, I don't remember the mission number, but it's that one. It's that one. On hard mode. Like, assuming max difficulty for all games, it's that. $84.92 with an A10 on Ace, of course. That sounds familiar.
Missile missed.
Surely no one around here would have been crazy enough to do that. The hardest campaign mission in OG Modern Warfare on Veteran? It's Mile High Club.
Lock on. You're leaving combat airspace. Turn back
I
immediately.
mean, come on now.
Box 2. You're leaving combat airspace. Turn back immediately.
I think I'll try it. I am not responsible for your sanity if you do. If you've never tried playing it on Veteran before,
Shut down.
it has to be Veteran specifically. On Hardened, it's not even bad. On regular Recruit, it's easy. But on Veteran,
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
I hope to never do that again.
Missile
Remastered or OG, it's the same in both.
warning, incoming missile. Missile missed.
The remaster didn't make gameplay changes to the campaign. It didn't make gameplay changes to the multiplayer either, aside from the new weapons.
We have radar lock on.
But none to the campaign. The weapons aren't in the campaign.
Box 2.
Hardest Yakuza boss? I mean, Amon, but I've only fought Yakuza 1 Amon, so for me that's going to be the answer. I doubt he's the hardest one they ever did, but as far as what I've fought, he's the hardest one.
Missile missed. Missile was evaded. Hit. Shut down.
What? Point blank, perfect shots. I got a hit.
Alpha 1.
He survives those in a 33? Come on. What are we doing, AC6? What was that? got a minute and a half to get 3 kills. I don't think it's gonna happen. It could though.
Missile missed. Shot down.
Oh, I got ghosted. Not that I would have won anyway. But damn,
Stage complete. All aircraft.
the
return
ghost
to base.
qualms get everyone eventually.
Alpha 1.
Oops, I hit the screenshot button. Classic. Wouldn't be an AC stream without it, would it? Alright, we don't have time for one more. However, we are ending. Oh, great. Yeah, upload it all over the place. Why don't you? That beautiful screenshot. We are ending on 72.19%. I think that's pretty good. 84 victories required from this point on across all 3 of them. A total of 84 wins remain. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. But I will bow my head and dip 5 minutes early so I can go make dinner. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy it and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever, come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff like Yakuza, Resident Evil, Metal Gear. I've been playing Halo to prepare for that remake coming out at the end of the week. I've been playing that Doom expansion, which I have to get back to. That shit was great. I gotta get back to that. We're doing all sorts of stuff. Come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed and you haven't done so already, feel free to leave a like. Helps out with algorithm and stuff, so I appreciate it. Thank you if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything else outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. Those are all down there. Also, before you go, if you haven't seen the Lost Judgment video yet, it's a big one. It's in the pinned message in chat. Or if you're watching the VOD, it's on the channel. You'll find it. It's not that hard to find it. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you all back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.